Dear children, today I am going to discuss out a very important topic which is required for class 9 students when they are appearing for physics. That is way to solve numericals in physics. Right? So when we are doing the numericals, first of all, our mathematical skills जो है that should be up to the mark. Calculations, and it will be done by the practice only. Right? So there are some points which has to be taken care. First is the knowledge of units. Knowledge of units is badly required because without the knowledge of unit, you cannot identify which physical quantity is given. Right? If you are having the knowledge of units, then you must be aware about conversion of unit if it is required in the question. What I mean to say is, if the speed is given in kilometer per hour, then should be aware about that. If I'm taking the simple example, if the distance is given in the question, kilometer, right, and speed is given meter per second, right, but now we cannot use these two together, right, because speed is equal to distance over time. If I want to calculate time, so it will be distance over speed. So if distance is 10, speed is 5, so 10 kilometer upon 5, that will be the wrong part. Why? Because these quantities are not same, units are not same. So knowledge of unit, then conversion. So meter per second, I can convert kilometer into meters, multiplying by 1000. Now I will get 10,000 divided by 5, like this. Right? Okay. So knowledge of units, conversion of units, then physical quantities given. Physical quantities given. Read the statement again and again. Try to identify the given quantities, what is given to you. Again, I'm coming back to the knowledge of units because the physical quantity what are given to you, that will be understand only if you're having a knowledge of units. Because here, if it is kilometer, then I can easily say it is distance. If it is meter per second, I can easily say it is speed. And if it is second, then I can easily say it is time. Like this. So physical quantities given, right? Then after writing down physical quantities given, then identify what to calculate. Right? So what to calculate. After getting this what to calculate, then we will come to the using of formula. Using of formula means if the quantities are given, like we have discussed this equation of motion v plus u, v is equal to u plus at. I told you in the earlier video that 4 physical quantities are there, and if out of these 4 any 3 are given, out of these 4 if any 3 are given, then you will come to know that this formula I have to use. Let me explain with the help of an example. S is equal to ut plus half at square, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. So these 3 equations of motions are there. Suppose we are having initial velocity 10 meter per second. right? Time 10 seconds. Acceleration 5 meter per second scale, right? And he has asked to calculate x, that is distance covered. Now, which formula we will use? How I will identify? How I will find it out? U is given, T is given here. First of all, here S is not there because I have to calculate distance, so I will not use this. Then I will go for this. Distance I have to calculate, it's here. Initial velocity I have, time I have, acceleration I have. Simply I can use this one. If I choose this, because final velocity is not given, initial velocity is given, acceleration is given. This is also not given. So I can't calculate, I can't use that equation because out of 4, I need 3 quantities. Right? So then you will put up the values, that how to get the value what is given. Sometimes there may be use of more than one formula. What I mean, as we have done in force and laws of motion, in different formulas, sometimes one formula can be used, sometimes more than one formula, 2-3 formulas can be used. Like if directly we cannot find that physical quantity which has been asked, then what we have to do, we have to use the different formula. Maybe more than one formula can be used. More than one formula can be used. Right? Then last but not the least, mention the answer with unit. Don't mention any answer without unit, because there are marks of units. If you will not write the unit, then the marks can be deducted. Very, very important point. Don't leave the answer without unit, right? And try to write the answer in the simplest form. Like if answer is coming 17 by 15, don't leave it here. Try to calculate 3.4, whatever the unit, meter per second or whatever. Right, like this. Don't write the number in this form. Fractions may answer much more. Try to solve this. Right? And if it is specifically mentioned in the numerical, like especially where we have to use the value of G, right? Value of G, if it is mentioned that use this G is equal to this, then we are stuck to this. Then we have to use the same value which is given to us. We cannot use the other value. We cannot use. Right? So these are the points while solving the numerical. First of all, knowledge of units should be there. Then you must be aware about the conversion of unit if it is required. It is not required in all the numericals. It maybe it's required. Then the physical quantity is given from the statement. Then what to calculate? Identify what has been asked and what I will calculate. And then identify which formula will be used. If it is not easy or it is not possible to calculate by using single formula, you can use more than one formula. But when you write the answer, you calculate the answer, don't forget to mention the unit of the physical quantity which is to be calculated. Right? So my dear children, these are the 6 or 7 points which you must take care. Now, whenever you are solving the numerical, just sit and keep in mind step by step. First of all, knowledge of units. If knowledge of units is there, then you can identify the physical quantities. After getting the physical quantities, what we have to calculate, then which formula I will use, from which chapter it is, then I will use the formula, put up the values and get the answer. So this is the way. I hope this video is going to help you out to understand that how to solve the numericals. Thank you so much, Lola.